Hey guys, Megaton Menace here, back with another video. So today we're going to be watching along blind to the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Nintendo Direct as it goes live. So first of all, we've got about 5 minutes until the Direct starts, so if you just want the reaction and are not interested in speculation of what we're going to see, skip about 5 minutes ahead in the video. So first of all, what am I expecting? Well, first of all, over the course of the last few months, there have been a whole bunch of small little things that have been revealed slowly over time via Twitter tweets that are only in Japanese. So these are things that are officially revealed about the game, but not in English. So I do think that a large portion of this Direct is just going to be, officially announcing and revealing these things in English. And that'll be that's basically will be things like Ethel and things like the 6 or 7 characters that they've revealed that can be the 7th party member, things like that. However, I also do think that there will be things in this Direct that are straight up new. And that I think that we'll probably get some more information on, like, why they're fighting, what everyone's goals are, and maybe even some teasing about how long ago the worlds merged or power wire, because there's a lot of things that are vague. Also, in addition to that, at this point, whether or not Pyra and Mithra is in this game is very much so an unconfirmed rumor, and I feel like that if they are in this, if they are in the game and the rumor is true, I don't think that this Direct will reveal that they're in the game. And, like, I think that if Pyra and Mithra are in the game, they want it to be a quote-unquote surprise, so they won't officially show them in this Direct if they are in the game. And I think that the same thing is probably true with Melia and Nia. Because even though everybody basically is like, yeah, Melia and Nia are the leaders of Kieves and Agnes, I don't think that they will bluntly confirm that those characters are Melia and Nia before the game comes out. But again, we'll see. And however, I also do feel like that because of the fact that when this game was announced, they directly did confirm that it was a sequel to both 1 and 2, and there's a lot of things in the overworld that support that. I also wouldn't be surprised if one or more characters that we've seen that are from Xenoblade 1 or 2 are somehow shown or referenced or acknowledged in the trailer. And then there's also things that are pretty safe predictions. Like, for example, I think that we're going to get a more in-depth look at how the core combat works, and that they will probably spend like 5 minutes covering the basics of combat in detail. And I also think that we are going to get to see more of the map as a whole. And if the game is open world, I think that they will officially tell us in this Direct, because it's, from what we've seen, it's hard to tell if the game is truly open world or if it's like a bunch of large open world zones that are connected to each other. And like if we compare it to games that are already out, like, is it a Breath of the Wild, or is it like Legends Arceus? Because Legends Arceus, for example, like, it's not open world, but it does feature open world zones. Because, like, you can't go from anywhere in Arceus to anywhere in Arceus, but you can go from anywhere in the Alabasta Icelands to anywhere in the Alabasta Icelands. So I feel like that, based on what we've seen, either of those two general formats are possible for Chronicles 3. So it should be interesting. And yeah. Alrighty. It is 7:59. So assuming that they start on time, should be less than a minute until it starts. Sometimes these things will start like a minute late. However, because it should be just like, you know, they have a pre-recorded direct and they are going to live stream a pre-recorded video. So in other words, they just have to either hit a single button or wait for an automatic timer that they have set up to go off. Usually it's less than a minute late with things like that. Here we go. I've got sound, right? 100%. Oh yeah. I should probably turn it down a little bit. Okay.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P.
Oh,
You'd have sell it
okay.
off in the first place.
Surely the turn is mine.
I believe it's my turn next.
Honestly, you make more noise
I mean,
than the rabbit.
Clearly these are villains. And,
You did stop its raging flow. It will soon burst through.
that big guy at the beginning we had seen before.
Let us
And a
see
lot of
how
people,
far it
myself
goes.
included, thought that he might have been a fusion of Uni and the red-eyed guy, but clearly not. And clearly they're villains.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years.
Damn, that's short.
Terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th.
Victory!
And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually.
Okay.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
So they live for 10 years, but they're born as adults.
Will I see the same faces when I wake?
Or teenagers, I guess.
Will I even be around to see them?
Get ready. Now, the enemy is before you. Chase them to the ends of the world.
Unchecked, Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin. You must be erased.
These soldiers will nourish me. And will
Okay.
always grow
There's a lot. Like, obviously, like, right now we're getting a trailer, but which makes sense is how to start. But then, because like it's not just gonna be like a 20-minute trailer.
You gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. And you made it true.
Boop.
That mark there.
Yeah, the tattoo.
Term, eh? 3 months left. That about right?
3
Okay.
more months. And then I'll be gone from this world.
I mean, with
How many
so that means that the entire game is going to canonically take place in less than 3 months. Unless they find a way to
To bring peace. And to set
extend time.
But take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Annihilate could have started moving.
This is bad, Noah.
Now
Was that the Nopon's voice? That was deeper than I was expecting, if so.
So don't give up yet. This'll buy you some extra time. Use it.
Okay.
Stop this. I don't want any of your time.
If the world holds our lives back, I will end it.
These are our lives here. They're not some toys you can just play with.
All right. That definitely,
It is fate. Many have tried. but none have ever managed to escape its flow.
A lot of intrigue, but definitely significantly more questions are being brought up than answers. But technically that's a good thing, because, like, you don't want to go into a JRPG just knowing everything about the story immediately.
Certainly. But what we need most is life itself. Taking each other's lives. With the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
Oh, okay. It's like absorbing the life force of the people that die.
Ionios. The nations of Kevis and Agnes.
Yeah.
Grisly conflict. Stand in contrast to its natural splendor.
We still don't know why yet, though. And like, it's probably going to be like...
for the sake of filling one's own flame clock.
Right. But I mean, like, because, like, that's the surface level reason, but what's the real reason?
Fighting is all the people of Ionios learn. Their fate leads to everyone's destruction. Their lifespans are a mere 10 years. Surviving on the battlefield, fulfilling that 10-year lifespan of service, and receiving a homecoming
what's interesting is, I think that Mio's official age is 19, and they said that she had 3 months left, which means that it's probably something like... It's probably you're born at when you're 10 and you die when you're 20, and 3 months is how long until she turns 20, is what I would guess.
As the melody of the Offseers plays. In today's presentation, we'll introduce the world of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game and follow the main character's adventures.
Okay. The main character.
Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth. What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
Yeah, because it's like, obviously that would suck, but...
3 from Kevis and 3 from Agnes were commissioned to take part
in a world where everyone lives for 10 years, then 10 years is a normal lifespan, and therefore...
draw their weapons at first, but when they encounter...
it wouldn't feel like a short life.
Shelve their distrust and resolve to work together.
Okay.
Now, kids, you share a common destiny.
Venom's like, quit fucking around! That mask is weird.
Without rest. There's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword.
The Mechonis sword through Uriah.
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order.
This story focuses on these 6 characters.
Indeed.
What we're meant to do, to send on the voices of the departed, is an Offseer's purpose.
Ready, he says. From the moment I chose this muddy path, I've been more than ready.
Fuck you on about?
It's like uni is a reason why you need subtitles on when you play the game.
About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
Because her accent's just a little bit too thick.
If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
The truth is, she's terrified. She needs someone to tell her that everything will be all right.
Now fugitives of both Kevis and Agnes, these fate-defying hopefuls journey to learn the truths of their world.
Because they listened to Vandham.
Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision-making. Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means...
But these guys are mega suspicious?
Yes.
I suspect they may be more deeply involved than we thought. With the reason why we fight.
So whoever they are, they know about them. They're not, like, lurking in the shadows in secret or anything. The red armor assholes. Okay. That implies that it's open world.
Hot. Keep it together now, Mimi. Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis!
It's a lie!
Water! Water!
It's a trap!
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
Yeah. Because you're all seeing it, that's unlikely, but...
Ionios is host to various landscapes, all filled with surreal geography to explore.
Damn.
And diverse wildlife to encounter.
It's looking pretty good visually,
Like
the world
landscape
itself.
habit, the wild creatures here range from docile to dangerous. Some creatures make no secret of their ferocity,
Immovable Gonzalez!
so keep caution in mind.
They're both here, because Rapart was confirmed a while...
Also
Damn.
encounter the soldiers of
A while
Chris
ago.
and Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land.
Okay. Those will they'll probably be the hard enemies, like the quote-unquote...
Serve as the base
Like,
camp
kind of like
for
how
domination.
whenever you'd run into a Mechon in Xenoblade 1 out in the wild, you'd have to
At
take
the
that shit
heart of each
seriously.
colony is a Pharaonis. These are mobile bases and devastating weapons of war.
Yeah, that's the thing that was absorbing the time.
Seek out these
Colony
colonies
9.
to dine,
Nom 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 nom.
get to know residents, and more.
Oh boy.
Get a glimpse of the lives of Noah and his friends.
That was like a Xenoblade 1
Found
Affinity
in colonies
type of system,
throughout the
except
world.
with NPCs.
Use collected materials to cook. Craft gems to strengthen your abilities.
Yeah.
Looks good to me. I think we'll find this useful.
Gem crafting sucked in the original game, so hopefully it's less obnoxious.
To take on new quests. Explore every corner of these fields as you seek out new encounters. Breathtaking scenery. Valuable items.
Big
And
chest.
ferocious
Oh.
monsters. Enjoy the world and fulfill your wanderlust at your own pace.
Oh! Oh, it'll be fine. He'll land in the water.
Locations you visit are saved as landmarks.
Yeah, and you can warp to them.
Select and travel to.
Interesting that it actually showed the experience earned for the landmark, because in the past it's been like, that gives experience, but it doesn't show you how much.
Feature, you can set a course for your next destination without fear of losing your way. There are
Okay.
plenty of other features that will help you on your adventure.
Yeah.
Such as the ability to change the time of day to encounter monsters that only appear at specific times.
Yep, and that's better than standing around for 10 minutes. Which, admittedly, that's not that long or that big of a deal, but still. Battling, okay.
Lance! Draw his attention for me.
Uni!
Cover fire! Leave it to me!
Time! Zella! We need you to!
Understood.
Just say when, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Right now!
Countdown from 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Pop out!
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly
Cool.
enter battle.
Yes.
Something for you!
Make your approach to attack automatically.
Auto attacks,
Then,
cool.
Harness powerful abilities called arts to strive for victory.
Love it!
Arts have a variety of effects. Some can throw opponents off balance. Inflict more damage based on where you attack from. Or heal allies, to name a few.
Yeah.
You know this one by heart.
Each art is assigned to
So
a
far,
making them simple and easy to
yeah, like so far, at least like the auto attacking and arts are both the same as the way they worked in 2.
Each character takes on a specific role during battle. Attackers excel at damaging enemies.
Yep. And tanks and healers.
Defenders block enemy attacks and draw their aggro.
But technically anyone can do
healers
anything.
can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape. Each character playing their role effectively is a key point to battling. You can freely swap the character you control at any time.
Good. Not surprising, but good.
String together arts to activate a combo and gain an advantage. Get the enemy off balance. Knock them to the ground.
Cool. Break, topple, launch,
them into the
and
air,
smash. Yeah.
then smash them down.
Cool, cool.
Stringing together successful combos is quite satisfying.
Indeed.
You can
Chain
weave
attacks.
multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies.
That was a little
Deal
different.
heaps of damage at once and let nothing stand in your way.
I guess you can choose the order that they attack in during the chain attack. Classes galore. Well, that implies that there's more than just the 6.
What is it?
An icon just popped up over your head. Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh.
Huh? He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
Interesting. So there's
I've
actually
never used this kind of blade before.
gonna be
What techniques I can use with it are flashing before
story
my eyes.
explanation for how you can do it.
Each character in your party has a class that influences how they battle.
Yes.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
Each class has
Honestly,
its own
I'll probably just keep everyone in their default classes
sword
because
fighter.
that's the difference
Lead the
between
fight
them.
with this
Just because it's like,
well-balanced attacker class.
because like Noah as a sword fighter and Uni as a sword fighter will probably both be about the same because they want it all to be viable, and therefore
Restore
may as well
allies
just keep
HP
everyone in their
and
canon
strengthen
classes.
their abilities from a position of safety.
Stormy Sky. Efficient healing.
Tactician. Disrupt enemies and support allies using paper talismans called Mondo.
On the damage.
Heavy guard.
Love to see it.
Wield massive weapons to defend allies and draw enemy aggro.
See, because like if you were only allowed to have like 2 or 3 or 4 of them out at
Enemy
once,
defenses with massive
then maybe there'd be a reason to. But because you can have the entire party out, it's like without changing classes, you have all 6 classes.
To match that of your allies. Spend time
And
learning
therefore, there's not really a
multiple
reason to
classes
change
for a
that I can
well-rounded team.
see. I mean, like, the only thing that comes to mind is like, oh no, it's like the tank class that Lance has sucks, so let's make him a healer like Uni and have 2 healers. Like, maybe something like that, but otherwise,
White Flash!
it kind of seems like it would be best to just keep them at base. Especially considering that, like, Noah in his base class would probably be better than any of the other 5 in Noah's class, because Noah's class was made for Noah. It's literally just like how, like, in Xenoblade 2, you can turn Rex into a tank or a healer, but he's best as DPS. Okay. Heroes, alright.
Live fiercely, die spectacularly. That's how I want the battlefield of my life to be.
Indeed.
It's just that, as a mechanic, you can't start getting moody just because something's broken.
Yeah.
Now we see real knock-on potential.
That's right. Maybe it's impossible.
I wonder. What's interesting is that these 2 are the first heroes we saw, but the 3rd that were showcased. So she's cute. So which makes me think that they might be showing them off in the order we meet them. Maybe not, because it's not alphabetical either.
Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
Whoever goes up against me.
Some of these are ones that I've never seen before, but I don't know if it's because I missed a Twitter update,
Brave residents of Ionios called heroes can lend their arms and aptitudes
or if some of those were actually just being shown for the first time.
Only one hero at a time
Yes.
can exist on the battlefield.
Yep.
But you can swap them out as you see fit.
Uh-huh.
Heroes also bring their own classes to your team.
Yeah.
Guardian Commander. Turn the tables with boosted abilities when things look dire.
But can you directly control them? And can you
higher attack power?
Give their class to one of the 6?
Heal party members and bolster them with various buffs.
Cool.
These are only a handful of classes that heroes bring.
Yeah, I mean, and just from that menu, it looks like there was at least 3 others that were locked. So
recruit more heroes for
they revealed 7 heroes, but it looks like that there is at least 10 because of the 3 that were locked.
Choose to don a class's look, or keep your current outfit. Find your faction.
Oh, okay.
And fight for the future.
So you can change your class without changing your look if you want to, or you can be like, we are all Noah, lol.
What is that thing? This is no normal creature.
Ouch.
You've got a real wish.
And I'm definitely curious what the significance of the infinite sign is. Like, honestly, they're probably people that are immortal that have found a way to live longer than the 10 years.
Not over yet.
Ooh.
I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories.
Yeah.
There were so many. And then they were a part of me.
By joining together in battle through interlinking, 2 characters in your party can fuse into a fiercely powerful form known as an Ouroboros.
Is it any set of 2, or is it just, or is it, okay, yeah, it's just the 3 pairs that we saw before.
Transform into this fearsome fusion by interlinking during combat. Clear out the battlefield by using mighty Ouroboros.
It is true that even if they were like, because that is 3, which is decent, but because even if they were like any of the 6 can join with any of the 6, that would technically only be 5 combinations,
So selfish.
which I feel like wouldn't have been that unreasonable.
Well, you know what I mean. Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead. So you'd prefer to take the reins? I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know? Lance!
You'll be fine.
I'm all set!
Despite being a single body, the Ouroboros is controlled by only one of the 2 characters.
Really?
Swap between them to modify the form and
Oh, okay.
approach.
Okay. So that means that even though there's only 3 pairs of
Earn
fusions,
points in battle to make the already
there is 6 different styles of Ouroboros gameplay. Cause like the Noah Mio fusion would have the Noah control gameplay and the Mio control gameplay, and etc. for 246. All right. That's probably about the end, I would guess.
We were sworn enemies once. And yet,
now we're
we all share the will
BFFs.
to live in the now.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. Now, I can do it.
Not like we can afford to go just yet.
Pew pew pew.
So now I ain't afraid.
Yeah.
She ain't afraid.
While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. But I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
Indeed. Cool. Yeah, DLC, $30.
In the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with a
helpful items, outfit color variants, challenge battle, hero character, and quests, new outfits. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it because it's about to end. So, helpful items, outfits, challenge battles, new hero characters, new quests, new outfits, more challenge battles, more heroes, more quests, more outfits, and a brand new story scenario. And they are also confirming, so helpful items and outfits at launch day, then challenge battles and heroes and outfits before this year is over, then more challenge battles, more heroes, more quests, more outfits before April 30th, and then essentially a brand new story scenario, so quote-unquote future connected / Torna by the end of 2023. And it's $10 cheaper. Actually, no. Because with Xenoblade 2, the expansion pass was $30, but if you got the physical copy of Torna with a code that gave the rest of the expansion pass, it was $40. So, therefore, expecting the brand new story scenario to be roughly the size of Torna is reasonable. Okay.
Shown here.
And anything about the
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is compatible with amiibo figures. Tap any amiibo to acquire helpful in-game items for your adventure. Tap the Shulk amiibo to change a character's sword to
new amiibo though?
Renato when using Noah's sword fighter class.
Does that do anything, or is it just cosmetic?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 launches July 29th.
What's interesting is that the Pyra and Mithra amiibo are not out yet. And they won't be out by the time this game is out, but they are in development. And because of that, I wonder, are they just going to do quote-unquote nothing because they were a little bit too late? Or is it going to be the type of thing where, the game comes out in July, and then in February of next year, the Pyra and Mithra amiibo come out, and scanning them lets you use the Aegis cosmetically, or gameplay, or whatever.
Thank you for watching.
Indeed.
And enjoy your adventures in the world of Ionios.
Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised that they didn't say anything about making the special edition pre-order re-available, but regardless, good direct. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Not disappointed at all. And I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching it to see the things I missed, because you always miss things when you do reactions, and of course to, seeing other people's reactions. So yeah, good shit. Thank you again very much for watching, and until next time, peace.